for the degree of Doctor of Laws. Except for brief intervals, our distinguished guest has been a member of Parliament since 1924 and has held successive important posts in the Right Honorable Harold Macmillan, Prime Minister of Great Britain, for the degree of Doctor of Laws.
Prime Minister Harold Macmillan, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Johns Hopkins University, and on behalf of the faculties and the board, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Laws, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. I give you a diploma signifying that this honor has been bestowed. The Chief Marshal and Professor Swisher will invest you with the insignia of the degree.
Rapid return to peaceful pursuits. He forcefully emphasizes the same goals as educator and statesman, with the humility and the patience so characteristic of all great leaders of democratic societies. In honoring this crusader in defense of freedom, the Johns Hopkins confirms once again its own faith in its own motto of veritas vos liberabit. With your permission, Dr. Eisenhower, I depart for a moment from this legalistic instrument. I do so without absolution either from the faculty or the Board of Trustees, but I'm sure that they would approve of my suggestion to you that when I present the candidate to you, you would revert to an ancient custom, embrace him and kiss him on both cheeks. Dr. Eisenhower, I take more than usual pleasure in presenting for the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws the President of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower.
President Dwight David Eisenhower, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Johns Hopkins University, and on behalf of the faculties and the board, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Laws, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. I give you a diploma indicating that this degree has been conferred, and Dr. Woolman and the Chief Marshal will invest you with the insignia of the degree. Mr. Macmillan, let's put that up over there.
On all of American education, and indeed upon the nation and upon the world. My enjoyment of this day is heightened by the presence of Prime Minister Harold Macmillan, who was for a period in World War II my close associate and advisor, and ever since my warm friend. I count myself fortunate that he is my fellow worker in the cause of international understanding and a just world peace. The Prime Minister. But my deepest pleasure lies in the privilege I am personally accorded, that of presenting this great free world leader to you. Mr. Macmillan is respected and admired in all the countries of the world that are freely permitted to know the facts and personality of today's world. Even in those countries beyond the forbidding walls of censorship, where freedom is out of reach of the people, he is recognized as a man of integrity, courage, and foresight, who devotes his life to working for peace with justice. So it is with a deep sense of personal distinction that I present him to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Prime Minister of Great Britain, the Right Honorable Harold Macmillan.